Today, I'm going to be like every basketball fan ever and completely overreact to the very first game of the NBA season. Last night, the Los Angeles Lakers, they lost to the Golden State Warriors. Honestly, this time, you can't blame it on Russell Westbrook this year. I think the main issue with this Los Angeles Lakers team is that they're just not a good roster. This isn't a championship team. So, in today's video, we are rebuilding the Los Angeles Lakers, but has a little bit of a twist to it. I will be trading every single player on this Lakers team away besides LeBron James, and currently the big narrative going across NBA media, NBA Twitter, and just basketball fans alike is that this NBA team is not good because you're not surrounding LeBron with shooters. So in today's video, I'm trading away everyone on the Lakers, and the only way I can trade for those players is if they have a higher three-point shot than LeBron James. As you can see, Anthony Davis has a 70 overall three-pointer, so I'm going to have to trade him away for somebody who shoots the three ball a little bit better than AD. Now, adding the shooting aspect to this rebuilding video or rebuilding challenge makes it really hard because Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis Jr. is the only trade I can accept out of the 18 trades for AD. Because this Paul George and John Wall trade for Anthony Davis is good and all, but John Wall only has a 75 three-pointer, so he doesn't have a higher three than LeBron. That also means it's going to be very rare for us to get a good defensive player. I mean, Bam is right here, and in a normal trade scenario, I would go for Bam. But because Bam has a 69 three-point shot, I'm not going to trade for him, and I can't trade for him because that's a part of today's video. With that being said, Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis Jr., welcome to the team. We got an 83 three-pointer and an 81 three-pointer, so both of them better than LeBron, and also both former NBA champions. The next trade is another trade with the Milwaukee Bucks, as I'm picking up Brook Lopez, who has one more three-point rating than LeBron, and we got Javon Carter, who has an 82 three-pointer, and we are trading away Patrick Beverley and Max Christie away from this team. So this trade's been heavily rumored in the actual NBA media. The Lakers won't do it because they won't throw in a first-round pick. I went ahead and did it, and they actually accepted it. Russell Westbrook, Kendrick Nunn, and a 23rd second-round pick for Buddy Hield. Now I'm going to try to trade away Buddy Hield. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's also hard to move Dennis Schroeder without pairing him with Buddy Hield. So if we can get DeAnthony Melton and PJ Tucker, they want to give us Furkan. I don't really want Furkan, and I'll be honest, I'm probably not pronouncing his name right. So I'm going to throw in a 2027 future first-round pick. Go ahead, give me the... I don't want Furkan. How about you just take the second? Stop adding more picks and trying to give me Furk. The 76ers are a pain in my butt. I don't want the Furk, and it's fine. Okay, 76ers. And listen, YouTube, don't you dare demonetize me. I was trying to say that man's last name, all right? I wasn't swearing. So the trade I'm going to go with is actually the one for Gabe Vincent because we don't have a point guard, and I don't really want to have to run Braun at point. But then again, running LeBron James at point guard might not be a bad idea with all these shooters. He can just pass out and let them score. We are going to get Mike Muscala. I know for a fact he's a good shooter. He got an 86 3. Yep, goodbye, Austin Reeves. The next trade we are going to be making is setting Lonnie Walker and a future second-round pick for Bruce Brown. He has a 84 three-point shot, so he can make the team. Next, I am flipping away the NBA champion in Juan Toscano and Troy Brown Jr. for Amir Coffey. He can shoot. He got 3 more years on the contract, 81 overall three-point shot. He's coming to the Lakers. Speaking of the Clippers, we're trading a second-round pick in Damian Jones for Terrence Mann. He has an 80 overall three-point shot, and he had like 40 points in the playoffs that one season. So, you know what? I think he's good to be on the team. For the final trade of the season, we're trading away Wenyen Gabriel for Matthew Delly. I don't know how Delly's still in the league. I can't believe he's only 32. I feel like that man's in his late 50s. Finally, we are signing Kemba Walker to a one-year deal because he can shoot the three, and I feel bad that he's a free agent. I've heard that he might retire because nobody is sending him a contract offer. Here's the rotation. LeBron James is going to be our starting point guard with DeAnthony Melton, Chris Middleton, Bobby Portis Jr., Brook Lopez, and then off the bench, we got PJ Tucker, Bruce Brown, Kemba Walker, Mike Muscala, and Amir Coffey. We are going to simulate an entire season and see if LeBron surrounded with a bunch of shooters would make the Lakers a better NBA team. As usual, Luka is your MVP, putting up a 40-point triple-double because when does that not happen? Jaden Ivey, Rookie of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year is Ben Simmons. Nikola Jokic is your Defensive Player of the Year. I don't see that happening in real life. And Bones Highland, Most Improved Player, and Billy Donovan, Coach of the Year. Why are the Bulls so good? LeBron James makes the All-NBA second team, averaging 22 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and a steal on the season. Anthony Davis made the All-NBA third team with the Bucks. I mean, good for him, but he can't shoot threes, so we had to get rid of him. We are actually the first seed in the West, so hey, you surround LeBron with shooters, and apparently the Lakers are the best team in the league. We already saw LeBron's stats, but Chris Middleton averaged 21 points on the season. Bobby Portis averaged 13 points. Kemba Walker averaged 12 points off the bench. He was a good bench piece. DeAnthony Melton averaged 10. We got Bruce Brown with 10. And in the first round, we are taking on Ja Morant and that Grizzlies team. They also got a healthy Jaren Jackson Jackson Jr. I believe Steven Adams just signed a contract extension with him, so the Grizzlies are good, and I think we might actually lose to them. They are up 3-2 here in the first round. Please don't let us go out to the Grizzlies. Ja Morant is good. Dylan Brooks is good. All of those guys are okay. Well, Dylan Brooks isn't that great, but the Grizzlies have a good team. Not good enough to beat LeBron, though. 24, 9, and 8 from the King. 20-point win here, and now we have a Game 7 in the first round. The second round is kind of scary because we got to go up against Zion. I don't know if you noticed, but the Pelicans, they won their first round matchup, and we are battling with the Grizzlies. This is one young team. Imagine playing another crazy good young team like the Pelicans. 1 minute game, we are up 8, and the Lakers look to move on to the next round. Round 2, the Lakers are up against the Pelicans. They got Zion, they got Brandon Ingram, they got CJ McCollum. This team, it's a tough team, not gonna lie, and in 2K, you know, they do very well in simulation, but not well enough to beat LeBron James and the Splash family. That's right, I just called them the Splash family. I know that they're not Steph Curry or Klay Thompson, but they can all shoot three, so I'm calling this team the Splash family. We are in the conference finals against the Portland Trailblazers, who are the 7th seed, so I'm assuming we're gonna go ahead and win this, which we do, sweep them. Here we are, the NBA finals. The Lakers is just LeBron and a bunch of players who can shoot the basketball, taking on his former team and his hometown team in the Cleveland Cavaliers. In real life, they just traded for Donovan Mitchell, and in this, they apparently traded for Clint Capella too. Don't tell me they traded... I had a heart attack. I thought they traded Jarrett Allen for Clint Capella, but no, they're just not starting Jarrett Allen. Why is that a thing? In what planet would you start Clint Capella over Jarrett Allen? What are you, Mike D'Antoni? That's just such an awful decision. Game 1 of the NBA Finals goes to the Cavaliers. Game 2 goes to the Lakers. Game 3 goes to the Cavs. Game 4 also goes to the Cavs. Game 5 goes to the Lakers. We're crawling back. Okay, no, we're not. The crawling was stunted, and we are back to sitting in the bouncing chair thing. I don't know. I was trying to make like a reference to babies. They crawl when they're first born, and LeBron James retires after the season. But you know what? Because I'm not satisfied with how this team ended up doing in the regular season and in the playoffs. I mean, he went to the finals, but he lost. LeBron, you need another ring. So you were not allowed to retire. I'm gonna just override your retirement. And now, instead of rebuilding the team and trading players and trying to make this a challenge, because we only have one more season of LeBron left, I'm just gonna trade all the best three-point shooters to this team and see how LeBron can do if the best three-point shooters were on his team. The first three-point shooting specialist that we're gonna pick up is Desmond Bane. I'm sorry, the Grizzlies, I am stealing your best three-point shooter. Next, I am trading away Amir Coffey for Trae Young. Does this make sense? No. Is it fair? No. But you know what is fair? The fact that I made the video and I can choose what happens. I'm not trading for Curry specifically because, 1, I'm sick of seeing Curry kind of like everywhere. 2, I think I've done a video with LeBron James and Curry on the same team. And 3, Trae Young's just a cool guy who I don't see in videos very often, so I'm going to throw him on the team. I'm also going to put Klay Thompson on the team. I know he's mad about Ronnie, but Klay Thompson literally just posted on Instagram that he's sorry for cyberbullying and he apologized to Ronnie, so I'm sure he doesn't care. Anyways, Klay Thompson, welcome to the team. Terrence Mann, have fun in Golden State, my man. I'm just now realizing that I said have fun in Golden State, my man, and that was Terrence Mann. I didn't even mean to do that on purpose. I just say the word man like way too much. Next, we are trading away Javon Carter for the man who says he's the greatest three-point shooting big man in all history, Karl Anthony Towns. Meow, welcome to the team, cat. Because I think Chet's face scan is really funny and his face is super unproportional, I'm gonna be stealing him away from the OK City Thunder. I know he's not an amazing shooter, but he's a pretty damn good shooter for a big man, so welcome to the team. Now I kind of feel like a criminal trading a bunch of Celtics players to the Los Angeles Lakers, but Peyton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and Grant Williams, they can all shoot the three, and I bet they'd love to play with LeBron James. Duncan Robinson isn't even that good of a player, but this man got paid 18 M's only because he could shoot the three-pointers. So you know what? That's why we're trading for him. It kind of makes sense. And for the final fantasy trade of this video, we are picking up Victor Wembanyama. I probably won't be able to pronounce his name correctly until it's like his 6th season, and he's already won 4 MVPs in real life, but it's fine. Markieff Morris, have fun in Houston, hang out with Travis Scott and Cactus Jack and whatever else is down there. They got big fancy hats in Texas. There's not really a lot going on in Texas. That's a lie. I can't say that there's not a lot going on in Texas. It's literally Texas. Anyway, the rotation's gonna be Trae Young, Desmond Bane, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, and Karl Anthony Towns. Off the bench, we got Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. We got Peyton Pritchard, the coldest white boy in Boston history. Chet Holmgren, who kind of looks like an ogre from Lord of the Rings if they forgot to add the special effects. We got Klay Thompson. There's no real reason or joke I can say about about Klay Thompson. He's cold, man. And then we got Batman, Grant Williams. Yep, he's Batman and I'm the Joker. We're gonna simulate a season, see what happens. I don't see us losing. I mean, honestly, I probably just accidentally oh, never mind. I was gonna say I think I accidentally just created an 82-0 roster, but then I realized we lost to the Trailblazers. Oh my god, wow, what a surprise. Peyton Pritchard, MVP. He averaged 5 points, 1 rebound, and 2 assists. This is the greatest MVP I've ever seen. I've never seen a basketball player play better. Also, yes, as you can guess, Luka did actually win MVP. He put up the gross numbers he puts up every year, 31 triple-double, but I was like, I'm sick of seeing it, so here's Peyton Pritchard. Scoot Henderson is your Rookie of the Year. 6th Man of the Year, LeBron James. You put him on the bench? What is wrong with our coach? Who benched LeBron James? I set the rotations so that he didn't come off the bench, and they changed my rotations. How dare you? Trae Young averaged 25, Desmond Bane with 18, Karl Anthony Towns with 18, Victor with 18, Klay had 14, Chet only had 9 points a game. You know, honestly, the team didn't do great, but it's fine. We're playing Houston in the first round. Now, I did steal some players from Houston, but it's okay. They got James Harden for some reason. By some players, I literally traded for Victor because they drafted Victor. They signed James Harden back, which I'm pretty sure James Harden just signed an extension with the Philadelphia 76ers. So, like, 2K, can you guys get on top of your game? Maybe update the contracts correctly? I don't know, just a thought. Maybe make your franchise mode that's supposed to be realistic a little bit more realistic, but I'm not complaining. Anyways, playing against Luka, so I might start complaining here pretty soon. I didn't even realize that Chris Middleton left this team. They stole Chris Middleton. The Mavericks have Luka and Chris Middleton and Colin Sexton, who everyone thought was actually going to go there in real life, but he didn't, and he got traded to the Jazz. Lakers win game 1. We win game 2. Honestly, we should sweep every single team. We are loaded, but then again, it's Luka. He gets 1 game on us, but not anymore. We are back up against the Pelicans. You know, it's the same roster as usual. Zion, Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, Herbert Jones. They got a really solid team, and the other day, KD said it in an interview that Brandon Ingram's like the most talented player he's seen in a long time, which I think is really funny given there was a lot of comparisons of BI to Kevin Durant when he came, you know, into the league. But hey, Boston and Laker final, is that about to happen, or did they blow? Oh, nope, they didn't blow a 3-1 lead. Trae Young versus Jason Tatum. Listen, I love the Celtics. Don't get me wrong, it's my favorite team, but I swear if I built this team to lose in the finals to Boston, I might cry. I might actually cry. Game 1 goes to the Boston Celtics. Game 2 goes to the Los Angeles Lakers. Game 3 goes to the Celtics. Game 4 goes to the Lakers. Game 5, please go to the Lakers. Yes, sir. Okay, Game 6. Are we going to win the championship right here? They're going to force a Game 7, and we're going to have an all-time classic finals matchup. They are up 9 in the end of the third quarter, so yeah, no, they're definitely running away with it. 20-point lead, tied series, 3-3. Tatum drops 41. Brogdon dropped 23. Jaylen Brown dropped 22. Tatum and Jaylen combined for 70 points last night, by the way. Really awesome game to watch, and, you know, James Harden actually looks like he's going to be a good basketball player again. When it comes to the Celtics side of me, I hate that because I can't stand the Philadelphia 76ers, but when you're a basketball fan, it's kind of that overrides everything, and I'm just excited to see him succeed and have a good season. The Lakers run away with it, 131-119 with a minute and a half to go. 10-point game, 20 seconds left, and the Lakers win banner 18. Trae Young had 38, Desmond Bane had 24, Karl Anthony Towns had 20, Chet had 15, and LeBron had 14 assists. You know, he's playing with shooters, so he's feeding the shooters. Trae Young, your finals MVP. And in our second season and LeBron's final season, I gave him pretty much the best shooters in the league and a really solid team. Ends up winning in the NBA Finals in 7 against the Boston Celtics. Both of these teams have 17 championships, so at this point they were battling for number 18. Lakers came up on top, and they are now the most winning NBA team ever. That's going to do it for the video, a very short one today. Now, I'm going to keep simulating on this save file, and I will be using it for a future YouTube short, so look out for that. That's going to be really cool to see, and that's going to do it for me. As always, been your boy, Little Cody. Peace out.